tallish skinny tags, because I've got these here. So all I've done was, and these are really brittle. Look, it's just so brittle. Okay, so I'm going to have to put something over this, right? Because if you look at that now, that's already breaking down, but it doesn't matter because that's on a side. But I just folded over. I tore a bit off the bottom because I quite like that shape. Yeah, and I folded the top because it was too big, and I thought I'd use some of these strips on there, which will give it a bit of stability as well. So I'm going to glue that down. Oops. Just do a bit of decoupage on it and that, and stitch around it. I'm going to most probably cover it with matte medium. I'm going to hopefully give it a bit of stability. Let's stick that one down. So look, it's just breaking off. And that. If you're not stitching around, I would glue it. So all I'm going to do is just glue a bit in the middle, okay, just to keep it down. And then I'm going to just cover it with a bit of matte medium, and that will give it a bit of strength. Or you can use your Tim Holtz stuff if you want, because I'm going to decoupage it anyway, but I'm going to do it now because it literally has fallen apart. It's the only book I've had like that, actually. Okay, what I might do actually is glue my decoupage on now with this. Put some up there. Go on. It might not be quite thick enough. I'm going to stabilise that with something else, actually. It's still quite thin. Let's see what we got. So yeah, there's only 2 book pages full, so I really should have put that on there. That's a bit of a file folder, is it, or just a card? I would say that's about 180. So I forget I've done that bit. Just not strong enough. A couple of more of those folded over would work. We're only using scraps, so Does it matter? No. I think I'm going to stitch around mine now. I'm going to go with cream. Okay. Here we go. Right. I've got some original eco dyed. That's right, isn't it? Yeah. Something like that. Eco dyed. Let's have that sort of there. I think, let's have a look. This is a piece off of it. I actually fancy using I might just actually, yep, put that on there. It's that fragile. It might tear when I'm using it, so if it does, it does. Right, I'm gonna put a little bit of that over it so it goes transparent. No point in wasting that. Okay. It does remind me of sunshine, this one, so yep. Bit of orange washi tape. And I'm going to go this side because that's over there. So hopefully that sort of balances that off there. Okay, nice little journaling card. Right, now I would make a few more of those like I did. I've done a few more envelopes up, which I'll stitch all around them, so they're all ready for the next couple of journals. So that's got rid of a few more, and then I shall do a few like this because I quite like that skinny sort of shape. So I've done a lot of tags the other way, so I'm just looking for my top. Oh well, I'll find it in a minute. So I will go and cut a few, or just put a few of these together. I'll keep that side, I think. And then I'll use that as the back. Okay, and I'll cut them down so that they're like that. Let's cut that off. Ooh, that there, I think. Oh, look, this is just so fragile. That can come in handy for, you know, behind things. So I shall cut that down now, and then I'll go in my little pot. Because there we go. Alright, we can collage a tag with that in a minute. Oh, see what I mean? So this is a thinner one. And I'm going to stick these together now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put matte medium over them. Okay, just to give them a bit of strength. But they're okay because they're just great for, you know, using these little bits up that we have from here. That sits in there lovely. So let's take that off. Which side do we want? I have that one, I think. Go on the back. And what I might do now, actually, is put a napkin right over the top of that one. So I just fancy doing that now. So I like matte medium because you can work over the top of it. Decoupage like this is brilliant with it, really. But if you're doing loads of, you know, like onto book pages with decoupage and all that, or collage work, I still use the, you know, the 2-to-1 glue because, you know, it's cost effective. So okay, leave that alone to dry. Okay, let's do a pocket now. Got that one. That's quite nice for the back because that's like one of that's quite thick, that one. No, it's a different book. Yeah, sorry, I thought it was the same book, so it's the same size, but it's not. So that might be all right for my back. Let's see what we got here. Let's do it the other way. Yeah, okay. So if I go do that there, then turn that over. Okay. I will come in a bit. Anyway, this is a bit wide, so if we go to where the words are, about there, then we can cover inside there with a bit of tracing paper or something inside there, and then all the words are the right way. Brilliant. Okay, we'll do that. Right, let's get sticking. And then I'll cut down. It is a bit wide for my journal, so Okay, shall we? Yeah, I need that off first, I think. Just to have a little bit of it, but not too much. So just going to trim that a little bit first. Okay, and then I'm going to trim that off. What size with it? 5 inches. I only want about 4.5, so that's coming off. Okay, right. And then I'll trim this off first. And then 4.5. That's probably too tall, but and if you want to, that's not too bad because it's double now, but if you wanted to, you could again make that even sturdier by gluing that down there. But to be honest, I think that's enough. I mean, that's a really sturdy pocket now. I want mine a bit taller than that, so I'm gonna go, take that off. It's about 7. I want it about 7, so I'm just guessing here because it only goes to 6, so that'll be all right. Okay, and I do feel I want a bit more gesso on that one. Quite got enough on it, so because this bit is covered. Right, let's get some pages ready. That's far too much. Oh, there's some here and there maybe. Yep. Don't do that. Come out a bit fast. Okay, let's do it on the back first. Right. Okay. I know that marks the page, but I don't mind that. Okay, and then put some on here. In there. Just not quite enough. I might as well use this up. Done. Okay. Make sure you don't put them all together because, like I said, gesso has glue in it. Right. Salvage that, don't we? Spread them out. They don't take long to dry, so let's give this one a bit of a dry. Yeah, and I'm going to put a bit of lace behind there before we start because I'm going to stitch on that. Like I say, you don't need to stitch. I'll just add a bit of lace there. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a horrible day today it is. It really is. And I go and cook a roast dinner in a minute. Okay, and if you want, you can put a bit of lace on that one, which I think I will. I know I'm doing spring and nature, but I do add lace to those sort of things, but not overly, because I'm not a real heavy lacy person, but I love to see them. Oh my gosh, I really do. I just sort of like, it doesn't worry me. I just don't seem to add much, but I'm going to do, because I want to do, what do I want to do in the summer? Oh, I'm like a mermaid one, and I also want to do another shabby chic one. So I shall go all out with the lace on that one, I think. I'll come down just a bit more, actually. Okay. And then I always find it better to come right down and then cut off. And get a nice edge there. I don't know whether you can hear the rain, it's absolutely pouring. Okay, what I should have done is inked up that. Let's see if we can just get in there quickly. There you go. And should have done it there. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to go and stitch mine down now. Or shall we put a bit of decoupage on that first? I think we will. I'm just thinking that I don't like the decoupage just to stop where that pocket is, if you know what I mean. Whereas that will go slightly under, which I think will be better. Got a bit left. Let's go down like that. I don't need all that. Let's have a look where that's going to go. Okay. Leave that. You would think it's about 5 o'clock at night. It's really dark. God. It's awful. Come up a little bit more so I can. Sorry if my arm got in the way there. That's a bit of a funny angle then. Yep, dry that off. Okay, that's good. And then a little bit on here. Have we got any corners? I don't like that one though. Oh, that might be enough. I like to do that. Then what have we got? Oh yeah, that pink flower up there looked nice, wasn't that? So I'll take that one out. I'll put that one in first. I'll take that off. About there. It's the wrong way around. I could have done with it being like that. Well, that might be all right, actually. I'm going to do it like that. I'm going to turn it over. It's fine. There's still enough on there. It's time we put the glue on. And do that. I do like a matte medium for decoupage, really. So, turn it over. I want that. There, that's fine, see? And I've got a little flower here. It's a bit glued up, but I think we can salvage it. And I might put that one down here. Or should we do it? No. That's great. Dry that off. Okay, and before I glue it down, because I'm sewing, I shall stitch along here. I shall stitch along there, yeah. Then I will stick both sides down just to keep it in place while I stitch all the way around. Okay, yeah, like that. There we go, all done. Okay, so you've got a nice pocket there, got one there, and you can have one behind if you want. I'm just doing this lightly, not much. I quite like the lightness of it. Okay. I don't know whether that little envelope would fit in there. I'm just thinking that, just having a look, just to, I'm not saying that's where it'll stay, but that would go in there. Okay, and then you put something small down on that one. I just out of interest, it might be a bit small, a bit longer than that. Well, that's got January on it. Saying that's what's going to be, but that could go there. Yeah, and then you've got a nice pocket. Easy peasy. There we go. Or put some even plainer in so you can see this. Oh, I'll tell you what would be nice. Like something like see-through or something like that, so you could actually see the back. Anyway, that's the pocket. So there you go. Do you know, I sort of want to put this on here. Don't know why, but I do. Doesn't mix with spring now, does it? January, really? No. Silly me. Okay. Right, I've got to go and cook my lunch now. So you'll see more of these. I mean, we're still on one napkin. What I've done, I know there's another part to this video as well, but I've done that. Didn't do that with napkins. I've done a couple of extra of those. Right, which I might use. I've done that one, not sure what it's going to be yet, but I've left all this because I might cut it down and use it for something else, but it's there. Done. That's the one we did do. And then on there, and this is all one napkin. Yeah. And on the back there. And that one. Oh, I did do other, yeah, these, but these haven't got the napkin on, so that's one there, that one, and then I've done another 4 envelopes. Got another one somewhere. Ready there. These, you see, because I most probably only use one of those in the journal, whereas these are all ready. So when I get what napkin I'm using for another journal or anything, I can just, you know, decorate them. But I've got a few ready. Right, okay. But I'm liking the colours of all this. And I've still got few pages left of what we've done on this one. So I shall carry on. And we'll see what we come up with. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, well, this is only a part of the video, so you'll see more of it. Okay, bye.